Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Our House 21 here, and I've got a pretty special unboxing here. And as you can see in the background, I'm getting a little bit of assistance from a very special little helper too. So right now, I have a really cool thing to announce on the channel, and it ties into a lot of stuff that I've been doing. So those of you who've been watching my the videos and seeing the eBay auctions and everything, you know that I've been actually watching out, getting ready or trying to launch on a new build. You know, because I wanted to go for a crazy, ridiculous, high-speed car, an XL1 killer. But kind of thinking about it, I realized that over time, Dizzy has pretty much morphed into that XL1 killer. And if you look at them, you know, I have rated the XL1 Parts List tremendously. Here we've got, you know, essentially, well, these shocks, they're not XL1, but they're beefier than XL1. You know, we've got the rally bumper, which is very closely related to the XL1. You've got XL1 brace, XL1 diffuser. You know, the only thing in here that's not XL1 are like the differentials, which the slash differentials are essentially XL1 differentials, just minus a little bit reinforcement. And, you know, just down the line, I mean, you've got XL1 splitter, you know, and so I've pretty much taken lots of pages from the XL1 playbook and just ran with them. So it occurred to me that, you know, the only piece of the puzzle that was really missing from having a full XL1 contingent is, you know, just a couple small, well, not small, a couple significant pieces. So that brings us to what's in the packages here. So very recently, I set up a relationship with the guys at Dollar Hobby. Great group of guys, by the way. You know, great company. And the thing about Dollar Hobby is that, you know, a lot of these pieces that I mentioned over on Slash, on Dizzy, that I've upgraded and moved beyond, you know, all these are available from dollarhobby.com, and they have a remarkable price point. If you look at their website, they advertise up to 95% off of a significant amount of stuff, and they're not kidding. Going through these XL1 braces, you know, like they're a couple of dollars, literally a couple of dollars. A complete set of GTR springs. These came from an E-Revo. The E-Revo and the Slayer have basically the same springs, just different rates. They're supposed to be $60, $70 for a set. Got these for, I think, about 20 bucks. You know, the diffuser, which came from a part of a kit that included pretty much the entire X1 under tray, that was like $10. So great price point, and they don't just do Traxxas, they also do Low C, Associated, Mugen, basically most of the major models that are out there. Opna. Yes, Nathan, this is really, really entertaining, huh? But yeah, they have great price points, and they cover most of the major models that are out there. So I talked to the guys, mentioned that I was looking to build an XL1, and they decided that, you know, they had to offer me an opportunity to do something a little different. Because I've mentioned before that with the XL1s, or sorry, I should say that I mentioned that, you know, with Dollar Hobby, you can take your existing model and you can check out with their catalog and then just upgrade your car along the way until you end up with the car you want. So this guy, I've upgraded with everything along the way. So the last piece of the puzzle is right here. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. And those in the know what's coming. So ta-da! Here we have a Castle 1717 XL1 motor. So with this will basically complete the transformation of Dizzy into a bona fide XL1 class speedrunner. Now, just to show what's going on, the comparison. This is a new motor. This right here is my spare 2650. This is essentially the same motor that Dizzy is currently running. And to complete the comparison, this right here is a Titan 12T. This is the brushed equivalent of what they come with, what slashes come with from the factory. But the Castle 1410, which Dizzy used to run, is the same size. So here you see the size of the 12T. So this is a 550 size. This is the same size as the 1410 brushless motor that was in here. This here is the Castle 1512 2650 kV motor. And right here. So this is the 1717's 1650 kV motor that's going to go in. So as I mentioned before on the channel, the torque that's generated by a motor is dependent upon the size of the magnets that are in the motor and the amount of current. So this Mama Monster 2 ESC can deliver 120 amps. Into this motor, it's a ridiculous amount of current, a ridiculous amount of torque that it can produce. This is insane. So this weekend, my plan is to take Dizzy out on 6S and get him past 100 miles an hour. But after that, thanks to my friends at Dollar Hobby, I want to swap this guy in and see what that will do. So this is basically just taking extremeness into the ridiculous category, and this is going to be a blast. So an obvious question is, okay, so you look here, how is this thing going to fit inside? Because that, you know, that's a pretty substantial piece of hardware there. So going back over, so right here, this courtesy of eBay, there's a guy out there, and I'll splice in his name and in his eBay store, but he has a buddy who does custom fab of a lot of parts. So on their list of parts is a custom motor mount that will allow me to mount the XL1 1717 motor in the stock location in the existing gear train right inside of here. So after I do my runs, you'll see I'll post a video showing me installing this guy, putting it through. I'm going to have to move some things around. The ESC is going to have to move up. The receiver box is going to have to move over here, but all those holes are there. And also in addition, I got some gears. This is the Castle, sorry, not Castle. This is the stock Traxxas XL1 34 tooth Mont 1 gear. So thank you, Nathan. That's the opposite direction though. So in short, I got a lot of work ahead of me, but this right here, I think it was like $3, you know, set of XL1 gears. And that includes the small guy that they give you for stock, and then the 34 tooth, what you call their speed gear. You know, so all together, and if you look on the site, you know, this motor from Castle is a actually Castle doesn't even sell this motor. You can't buy this separately. But Dollar Hobbies, they sell these for about $160, I believe. So, you know, and I know there's other guys out there like Poseidon and several other manufacturers that make this size or this class of motor. But I like Castle, and I want to see what this thing can do. So, like I said, be on the lookout. You should see some run videos here posted soon, and then you're going to see me tear Dizzy apart and put them back together again, stronger, bigger, and better. I'm still trying to figure out a cooling solution, because one of the things that I don't have that the XL1 uses is XL1 has a dedicated cooling port that comes up to try to cool the engine. And the way I've integrated this, I didn't include that, so I'm going to rig up a custom cooling fan in order to cool the motor. So you'll see all of that, and you'll see me get out there and do the runs. So guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Remember to check me out on Facebook. Thank you, Nathan. Remember to check me out on Facebook and on Instagram. And and all the other social media sources that I'm out there. And remember to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, remember the mantra: fly, fix, fly, break it, fix it, and do it all over again. And hopefully I'm not going to be doing too much breaking, but probably a lot of fixing and definitely a lot of doing it all over again. Because you might ask, what am I going to do with this motor after it comes out? Well, I got plans for that too. So stay tuned. You'll see it all. Let me know what you guys think. Our House 21 signing off. Peace.